Hello, it's Michael Watts here, and I'm in London at Bonhams in Knightsbridge, and I'm joined by the amazing Claire Tole-Moir. Hello, Claire.
Hi, thank you for coming.
It's a very exciting day for me. We first met in, was it February? February of this year. The reason being, we were at the guitar show in Solihull, and I walked past this guitar and stopped and thought, hang on, I think I know what that is. And it was confirmed that this white Falcon belonged to the late, great Peter Green, and a collection of Peter's guitars is coming under the hammer at Bonhams next week. You know what, it was quite an emotional moment actually. Peter Green has been a huge influence in my life, and Claire very sweetly took some pictures of me holding the thing. So
I did.
Thank you for that. And now we're here today to look at 3 of Peter's guitars in detail. The first one, I'm going to keep you waiting. We're not going to see the Falcon straight away. First one is this beautiful surf green custom shop Strat. And I'll pass this through to you, Claire, and you can talk us through it.
Thanks. So this is obviously Peter Green's Fender custom shop relic from 1999. It was used on stage. There's some photos of him on stage with it at a festival in 2001, and it was used by him during the Splinter Group era. It's a pretty recognizable piece, seafoam green, and as you can see, it's pretty well played.
Absolutely. And it's got the full, they've gone all out with the relicing, haven't they? So there's all this beautiful checking, dings.
Lots of dings.
And an aged gold hardware as well. Is it a 3 or 5-way position switch? Let's have a quick look. 3, okay. So I may have to jam it in there gently, there we go. We might just get some in-between sounds out of that later on. See if I can find a matchstick for the old Buddy Guy technique. Wonderful. So we've got this beautiful Gibson Howard Roberts, a very rare instrument. I can probably count the amount of times I've seen one of these in the flesh on the fingers of one hand. Tell me about this one, Claire.
Exactly, and this one's a really special one. It was actually gifted to Peter by the A&R representative at Gibson.
Right.
In the mid-90s, Gibson and Peter were discussing doing a signature series, but he then decided he didn't want to do that. He wanted to leave that part of his life behind and move on, and so this was a gift to him.
Wow.
And he used it on stage. He used it with the Splinter Group era between 1996 and about 2000.
Interesting. And that was a recurring theme in his life, wasn't it? Of acquisition and then divesting of worldly goods.
Exactly, yeah. He was about different energies and being with things that gave him joy and leaving different parts behind. Yeah. You can pick this one up.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course.
You trust me with this?
Yeah.
That's very kind. Okay. Wow. I know what I'm looking at. I'm pretty sure you do too, but Claire, would you talk us through this?
So this is a 1968 Gretsch White Falcon. It's an iconic piece. It's really instantly recognizable. It has a distinct sound, and Peter is said to have played, when he played the first chord on it, he said it sounded like Elvis. And
Wow.
so after that, he then decided to buy similar models in every single colour, which are also in the collection, coming up in the collection.
Really?
Yeah. So it's a special one because it sort of started that love off for him.
It certainly looks like Elvis. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
As a massive White Falcon fan myself, I mean, this obviously it caught my eye when I first saw it. We've got the squishy cushion
Yeah.
on the back. and the mutes. I don't like touching these. Are these? Oh, okay, yeah. Because sometimes you never quite know how stable they are. But
it's in good order. It was recently played by Joe Bonamassa.
I saw that.
And so yeah, it sounds great.
And it's wearing flat wound strings as well. That's interesting. What a beautiful thing. Yeah, there's just something about the White Falcon. It's massively impractical as instruments go, but I love them so much.
It's a very popular look, shape, design, and it's sort of timeless.
Absolutely. The binding is pretty much intact. Obviously, this was drum plastic that they used for the guitar because the Gretsch company started off with drums and cymbals. In fact, they're celebrating their 140th anniversary this year, which is quite a milestone. One of the here we go. So one of the joys of playing a White Falcon is that if you look at the side of the neck here, you'll see that as far as position markers go, they are all but invisible. Because of the sparkly binding, any dots just sort of disappear, and that is compounded under stage lights as well. So there's been many a time where I've been stumbling around the stage hoping that my fingers were going to go where I intended them. It's one of the idiosyncrasies of these amazing guitars. Wow, what a gorgeous thing.
So it's an online sale running from the 16th. It started on the 16th and runs until the 28th of June. 150 guitars in the collection.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. All sorts, all colours, all brands, all price points. We've got stage used pieces as well as other pieces that Peter just collected along the way, items that were gifted to him by fans. We've got there's drums, there's pedals.
Oh, wonderful.
Artwork, and we've even got his handwritten lyrics as well.
Yes. That was something I wanted to ask you about as well. I'm going to pause the recording just for a moment, and we'll be back with something very special.
So these are the original lyrics for Man of the World by Peter Green. We have 3 pages, and as you can see, it's titled Man of the World. We've got some workings here. We've got 2 different pens, scored out some things. He's ticked off here, so those are okay lines. And we've even got the chord progressions on the 3rd page.
Wow. What a gorgeous, gorgeous thing. And there's a question mark over the line, I guess I've got everything I need.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. Right. Okay, I'm going to go and find a little corner to weep manfully.
This is the first time that the estate has ever offered anything
in
his collection,
yeah.
So it is a really special moment for everyone to have this chance to have something or affiliated with Peter Green from his private collection.
And I mean, I don't want to be crass, but obviously these things have a value ascribed to them, and I guess it must be a difficult part of what you do is finding that.
Absolutely. I mean, we have to try and price something that is a one-off. That is the one that he used at that point, and that's probably the hardest part of our job, but the most fun bit of our job to try and attach the right estimate to the items we have. And so we've done that throughout the collection, and being we've attached enticing estimates so that everyone can have a go. The collection consists of lots of different price points, items starting at £100 right up until about £8,000, £9,000, £10,000. So
do you
whatever your
remember
budget.
The estimates on the guitars themselves?
Yes, so the Fender Relic has an estimate of 5,000 to 6,000.
Okay.
The Gretsch White Falcon is in at 6,000 to 8,000. and the Gibson is in at 4,000 to 5,000.
Okay, plus commission necessarily.
Plus buyer's premium, yes.
And the lyrics, I hate to ask, but...
Well, for 3 pages of Man of the World, the original Man of the World lyrics.
The lyrics.
The lyrics.
Yes.
These are in at 40,000 to 60,000 pounds.
Yeah. He left us with so much beautiful art, and yet we knew there was a struggle going on there, to put it mildly, and to see a tangible marker of that is incredibly powerful.
That's the thing with this collection, there's so many different things. Yes, we've got 150 guitars or so, but there are these handwritten pieces, there's artwork, there's his vinyl collection, his awards.
Oh, wow.
So there's something for everyone in here, and if you're not a guitarist, you may just be a great fan of Peter Green and a collector of important music memorabilia, and that's why the lyrics and other things like that may appeal.
Well, as you may be able to hear in the background, Bonhams is a very busy auction house, and in fact there's just been a large sale just now. So I'm going to let Claire get on with her day. She's very generously allowed me to spend some time recording these instruments, and you're going to hear them throughout this video. So once again, thank you very much indeed, Claire Tole-Moir.
Thank you.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you to you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay tuned.
Thank you.